Today we're going to talk about how to build a successful YouTube channel coming up next. Did you know that YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world? It's incredible. The amount of people that utilize YouTube on a daily, weekly, monthly basis is insane. Nearly 1/3 of all internet traffic goes to YouTube. There's 1 billion users on YouTube. The shocking thing to me is that only 9% of small businesses actually have a YouTube channel. The amount of traffic that you're missing out on by not having a channel and not promoting your videos there can be incredible. So we really want to make sure that you've got an opportunity to create not just a channel where you can put some of your videos, but a great channel with a lot of subscribers that turn into your customer base. First things first, before we even really dive into how to create the channel and kind of how to define your content, first thing to talk about is the power of time. Time on YouTube means an awful lot. The amount of time people watch your videos, the amount of time you've been posting, the length of time that you've had a YouTube channel. We started this YouTube channel, youtube.com/marketing360, back in 2015. And our very first video got 124 views. That's 124 views since it's been uploaded. So there's not a whole lot going on there, right? But we've been posting consistently, and this is the trick here, is posting consistently for a long period of time. Over time, YouTube begins to understand what your channel is about, what kind of videos you're posting. Over time, as it learns more and more about this, it's able to learn a little bit more of how to recommend your channel, recommend your videos, what videos to recommend, and it even learns about your subscribers. What kind of subscribers you have, what kind of people are watching your video, so that it can better tune its algorithm to what you're trying to accomplish. So just because you grab a video, you make one, you throw it up on YouTube, doesn't mean that you're going to become an overnight sensation. Unless you're absolutely insane and this video goes viral, the likelihood of that happening is very low. So there's an element of time when it comes to success on YouTube. That's why I want to start with that first. Because it takes time, a lot of people can really get discouraged. They can go, I'm putting so much energy and effort and maybe even money into this video production or running video ads and things like that. I'm just not getting results. Take a step back and understand that it takes time to really grow on YouTube. There's a lot that needs to be done. The algorithm's got to learn. You got to get more subscribers. None of this is really going to happen overnight. So time is your best weapon and something to keep in mind as we move forward. Number 2, remember that YouTube is a social network. A lot of people don't consider this because YouTube is just a video sharing platform. That's kind of all they consider. But really at the end of the day, it's a search engine, it's a video sharing platform, but it's also a social network. Likes, comments, subscribers, people asking questions, these are all currency of the realm. The more questions you get, make sure you're answering them. If people are engaging with you on your channel or on your videos, make sure that you're engaging back. People are social and they want to connect with you as a brand. They want to connect with you as a personality or as an influencer. They kind of want to feel involved. So if they're asking questions or leaving comments, this is your opportunity to really take the social aspect of YouTube seriously. It's a great way to grow your channel and it's a great way to develop some brand ambassadors as well. Number 3 is the actual video creation. Now this is where it can really get fun, right? Because you can just go crazy. There's content, there's videos, there's types and styles of all kinds on YouTube. So first things first, decide what you're gonna be. Are you gonna be funny, humorous? Are you more serious and somber? Do you just produce really bad videos that are so bad they're funny, so bad they're shareable? Do you produce really highly polished and professional looking videos? What kind of content do you have? Are you training? Are you educating? Are you unboxing? You're just showing a day in the life of whatever it is that you do or a day in the life of the office? By identifying these things, you can start to create the channel that you want. You can start to identify what kind of content you want to put out and when you want to do it. Maybe you want to do the Motivation Mondays. Maybe you want to do Wisdom Wednesdays or Throwback Thursdays, something like that. You can identify what kind of content you want to produce it in advance, and then you've got a great calendar, a great schedule. But identifying what you want your personality, your YouTube personality to be is really important. It doesn't always have to be that. In fact, you'll find that when you get started, you may have one thought or theory of what your channel is going to be, what's going to be most popular, and how you're going to produce it. You may find over time that you want to make some changes. You want to make changes to the personality. Your user base is engaging with you in a different way for different videos, and maybe you want to make more of those. So just consider that. Don't feel like you've got to continually do the same thing and that you can't, grow or change or adapt. You can. You just got to make sure that you're bringing your audience along with you. Because your audience, again, those are the people that they're watching, they're sharing, commenting, liking, all of this. They're the ones that really matter. So produce videos for them, not just videos that you like or that you would want to watch, but videos that they find valuable. Now within this, you can continue to edit, you can change up your styles. One of the most popular things on YouTube to do in order to ensure that the video is clean and concise is jump cuts. Jump, 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 jump. That cuts out the ums, that cuts out some of that extra length of time, or maybe the time where you're trying to think of the next thing you're going to say, something like that. It can help to shorten the videos, helps it make it a little bit more palatable. But you don't want to go crazy with it, right? You don't want to give somebody motion sickness by doing a bunch of up-close shots or a bunch of those black and white fades and crazy animations and things like that. Just keep it simple. People are here for the content, but they also want to be entertained. So if you're going to create a channel that can do both, that's where you want to go. All right, now we're on to optimizing. So you've already produced the video. That's the fun part, right? But that's not the only thing that you have to do. Now you have to educate YouTube on what your video is actually about, and educating your users and your potential viewers on what your video is about. There's a bunch of different ways that you can do this. The title, the tags, the description, closed captions, utilizing a script, different links, anything like that. That's all going to be incredibly powerful because YouTube, the systems and the bots that actually see the videos or know that the videos are uploaded, can't actually watch video content. That's not what they're made to do. So they don't understand what that is. So they're looking for the meta description or the meta information, which is going to be the titles, the tags, the content there within the body. It's looking for additional links. Are you linking to other social profiles? Are you linking to more relevant content within the description of that video? Utilizing hashtags. All of this helps YouTube to understand what your video is about, why it's important, who it's important to, who they should show it to. So this can actually be just as long of a process as actually shooting and editing the video. It can take a while. You've got 100 characters to work with the title, but maybe you want to truncate that so that you're not going to get, or shorten it so that you're not going to get the ellipses at the end on mobile or desktop users. You've got 500 characters in which you can use tags. I highly recommend you use all 500 if you can. Make sure the tags are as relevant as they can possibly be. Use your video title, use your brand name, maybe even the name of the person, the influencer, maybe it's yourself. Use their name in that actual video. So if someone's searching for you in particular, they find your videos, right? These are all ways that you can help to ensure that your video shows more regularly and shows higher in YouTube search results. Next, we want to talk about opportunities to drive engagement. There's a couple of different ways that you can do this. You can do this with YouTube cards. You can see an example right here of a YouTube card. You can also use end screens. If you want to see an example of an end screen, you're going to have to wait to the end of the video. By using this, you give people an opportunity to engage with the video as the video is playing. By utilizing cards, you can send people to websites that have more information, or maybe another playlist or a video that does a deeper dive into some content. You can also run polls, which is a lot of fun. By running polls on videos, you can kind of get a feel for what your users are thinking, what their opinion is of whatever questions you're asking. And again, it's just a great way to get people to engage, not just in liking and commenting, but also directly with the video, which is pretty cool. End screens, on the other hand, there's a couple of different ways you can do that. If you have a video production team, of course, you can utilize that, and you can utilize them in order to create an end screen for you, and then you just essentially drag and drop. You want your subscription button over here, you want your video playback over here, you want your newest upload over here, something like that. Now, you don't need an entire team of video nerds behind you to accomplish this. Hey, video nerds.
Professionals.
But if you've got them, use them. Now, if you don't have that, that's okay, because you don't actually have to have a designed end screen or a designed element. You can still just leave a little bit of blank space at the end of your video and plug and play those different elements. YouTube makes it incredibly easy, and it's a great way for you to allow your users to engage with new playlists, new videos, or just continue watching something that's already relevant to the video at hand. So use these different elements. Use the end screens, use the cards. Great way to build some engagement. Next, it's time to celebrate your successes and share your video. You did a great job. You created the video, you uploaded it. Maybe you got 3 views. Maybe you got no views, maybe you got 3,000 views. All of these are things to celebrate because you worked so hard on getting this video. Now you want to share it. Share it to your other social networks. Now keep in mind here, if you've added some of the engaging elements that we talked about previously, like cards and end screens, those don't transfer over if you're doing a native upload to say, if you're doing a native upload to LinkedIn or Twitter or Facebook or something like that. If you're uploading it directly to them, they don't have the YouTube engagement pieces. But if you share the YouTube link, then it just embeds the whole video there, so you will get to retain some of these additional pieces. In some circumstances, it makes sense to do a native upload. Other circumstances, it may make more sense just to share the YouTube URL. Just decide what works best for you and then move forward from there. This is how you start to get more engagement on your video, more views, because you're sharing it across your other social networks. It may introduce people to your video or your channel for the first time. It may introduce them to new content, new concepts, new products that you're promoting, things like that. These are all reasons that you want to share across all your social networks. Grow your videos, grow your views, grow your subscribers, and see results. Next, it's time to advertise. Videos are some of your best sales tools. They never take a sick day, they work 24 hours a day, they can pitch the exact same pitch, your perfect sales pitch, to thousands of prospects all at once. So you want to put some ad budget behind them, ad dollars, money. Put it behind them, promote them, get them out on your different networks, but especially promote them on YouTube. You can do pre-roll ads. You can do ads that happen before the videos, other videos, during other videos. Anything like this is just going to help you generate more views. You can also target an incredible audience. If you've got a retargeting list built out, you can retarget to people that have been to your website. You can also target affinity audiences. You can target people based on demographics, where they're located, what other videos they're watching, what they're searching for on YouTube. All of this requires an ad budget, but it takes money to make money. And you've spent a lot of time, money, and energy creating these videos. So you don't want them to just kind of roll off and everyone ignores them and you don't get a lot of views and no one sees them. So put a little bit of ad budget behind it. Get the results you're looking for. It may take a little bit of money, it may take a little bit of effort, but you're going to see significantly better results. So there you have it. We could spend hours diving deeper into the different aspects of YouTube creation, video creation, editing, optimizing, all of this. So this is where you come in. If there's any of these tips, tricks, topics that you want to talk about, leave them in the comments. We'll start creating videos about these. You want to know anything more about YouTube, how to grow a channel in 2015 from 0 subscribers to now early 2019 where we've got 43,000 subscribers? Talk to us, let us know, we're happy to help. As always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and comment, and happy marketing.